Hello again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for this March book chat video. I hope you are all having a wonderful March. Is it windy and cold where you are? Is it nice and warm and sunny? It's been on and off again. Where I live, the sun is out and bright, but there's still when the wind blows, it is still a bit chilly. But there is hope for spring, so yay! Are you guys getting excited about St. Patrick's Day? I know I am. I hope you've all enjoyed seeing my short of my background, showing all the fun greenery that I have. Have you guys found my leprechauns in my background? I have 3 of them, so keep an eye. They kind of look like that big leprechaun up there. I have 2 other leprechauns hidden somewhere in my background. So if you guys are interested in some fun little game, see if you can spot them somewhere in my background. I do make it, they are a little trickier to find. I just have them as a little fun thing. It's not a contest or anything, but see if you can find the leprechauns. But let's, I digress. Let's get back to book chat. The first book that I would like to share with you guys is actually a library book, and I picked this book up because it looked interesting, and I am a judge a book by the cover kind of girl. I know I shouldn't, but I do. And it is a mystery, which is something I usually never ever read. I've never read, except Sherlock Holmes. I've read all the Sherlock Holmes books. But other than that, usually they just don't appeal to me. And like I said, the cover got to me, it interested me, so I picked it up. I am loving it. It is a new to me author, and the book is called A Crimson Warning by Tasha Alexander, author of Tears of Pearl, a Lady Emily mystery. This is so good. The characters are engaging, and they have Lady Emily is married, and she has an awesome relationship with her husband, and they solve mysteries together. I don't want to say too much what this is about, because if you're interested in reading mysteries, I would highly recommend it. It takes place in, I should know this, she is coming back from Normandy, and I believe she is in England. Yes, she is in England and London area, and it is almost the time of, I want to say, women's suffrage and women's right to vote time period. So to give you an idea of when it takes place, I've never thought I could enjoy, I just didn't think that it would appeal to me, that kind of a mystery. But like I said, I am just flying through this book. I absolutely love it. It is a new to me author. I am so excited to read more books by her when I go back to the library, because I am just blown away. It is so for me, a unique take on mystery, and it so captures my interest. Well-paced, great characters. It is, it's a wonderful, pleasant surprise. Sorry, I was trying to think of the right words. But I absolutely love this story. So if you are looking for maybe a new take on mystery, or if you are new to mystery or want to maybe dip your toes into mystery, I would definitely, and if you like the kind of period that I described, time period that I talked about, I would give this a try. It is Crimson Warning by Tasha Alexander. Is a very good book. So, and that is my current read, but I was so excited to share it with you guys. But the books that I would like to talk to you guys about today is something that I love to talk about and is a big part of my life. And I realized I did not put on my ring today. Oops. Anyway, and it happens every March, and it is a place, it's an event that takes place in a state that I used to live in, was born and raised in, and that is the Iditarod sled dog race. The race captures the route of during a diphtheria outbreak in Alaska in 1973. They had to use, it was such, of course, Alaska was so remote, they had to use dog sleds to transport the medicine from the place to Nome, Alaska. And the race celebrates that trek, bringing the medicine back. It is an amazing race. It is so cool. When I visited a couple years ago with my husband, I got a sweatshirt, as you can tell. It says Iditarod sled dog race. It is an amazing thing to watch and to behold and to learn about. The dogs are such athletes, and the mushers are, it's a beautiful partnership between dog and man, and racing not only gets time and your competitors, but the elements, and oh my gosh, it's just a wonderful sport. So with all that, I am leading up to the books, I promise. I would like to share 2 kids' books with you that is about the Iditarod. And the first book I'd like to share with you is called Danger, the Dog-Eared Cat by Libby Riddle's Iditarod winner, with Shelley Gill, illustrated by Sharon Cartwright. If you are clearly not familiar with this book, let me read the back to you. It says, the first woman to win the 1,049-mile Iditarod introduces her cat Danger and his tale of the life of the last frontier. It says, in 1985, Libby Riddles became the first woman to win the grueling 1,049-mile Iditarod sled dog race from Anchorage to Nome, Alaska. She won after risking her life in a dangerous winter storm that swept across the storm that swept across the sea ice of Norton Sound, pinning her team down for hours. But she had managed to get out of the last village before the other racers, and they were forced to stay where they were, wondering where Libby was. When the weather cleared, she was so far out in front, nobody could catch her. Her gamble had paid off. Libby is also the author of Race Across Alaska. She lives with her 11-year-old cat, Danger, and 57 sled dogs a few miles out of Nome. Writer Shelley Gill and illustrator Sharon Cartwright are the creators of Kiana's Dog Iditarod, Alaska Mother Goose, Mammoth Magic, and Thunder Feet, the story of Alaska's dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. So this cute kids book is about Danger, the dog-eared cat, and it starts off by Libby Riddles rescuing Danger, the cat. So these are the beautiful pictures in it. Here's another picture of what the story looks like. I'll read a little snippet of it to you. It says, then my buddy Mudshark barks out a plan. Next thing I know, I'm part of their clan. They lined up behind me. Hey, how about that? For the first time in history, the lead dog is a cat. Here's another picture, beautiful illustration of the book and story. I'll read another bit too. Let's see. Up this far north, where life is tough, it's hard to find a cat who has the right stuff. You could freeze off your whiskers when the north wind blows. Walk around barefoot, you'll frostbite your toes. Hitching a ride in a dog sled can leave you exposed. Peek out the sled bag, you'll frostbite your nose. So anyway, this is a very cute, sweet, fun story of Danger the Dog Yard Cat. I absolutely love reading it, especially this time of year. It gets me excited for the Iditarod. I do follow the Iditarod on apps and news things because it is a part of me. When like I said, I was born and raised in Alaska, so I still like to have that Alaska connection. It is such an awesome, fun thing that happens in Alaska. The other book that I would like to share with you is called Kiana's Iditarod. And this is another story, again, illustrated by Shelley Gill and Sharon Cartwright. Now, this story follows the lead sled dog on a team named Kiana. Again, the illustrations are just absolutely beautiful. Here's again some more pictures of the book. Again, I'll read a little snippet to you. It says, "The Iditarod, a race that runs 1,000 miles to Nome. A husky named Kiana who made the trail her home. A man, a team, Alaska breed, adventure was their creed. They would struggle till the bitter end to claim this mighty deed." Here's some more beautiful pictures of the story. Again, I'll read a little snippet to you. It says, "The trucks were parked in the early light on the ice of Settlers Bay. Howls and yips filled the air. For months they had trained for this day. The man lifted Kiana down from the dog box where she had slept snug in the straw. "We could have been last," he said with a grin, "but first is always tough place to draw." And when he talks about draw for the placement where you're what number you are going to go in when you race, for your bib number. The young husky leader leaned hard in her traces, eager to be on her way, but the man checked every harness and petted each dog until he finally reached the sleigh. Here again is just some more beautiful illustrations of the map of the Iditarod sled dog race. Again, just look at those beautiful illustrations. Ooh, looks like Kiana's in trouble. Again, just some more pretty pictures. So that is what this story is about. If you like animals, this is another great story to just read, to enjoy. I absolutely love, like I said, and I'm 39 years old and I still like reading these stories. They are so fun it just gets you in the spirit of the Iditarod race, or just also the bond of, like I said, man and dog. They work so simpatico and as a team. It is just, like I said, it is a hoot to watch. If you ever get the chance to go onto YouTube, Google it, watch it there. It is such a beautiful, unique, lost art and sport. Yeah, it's such an exciting event. Also, not a lot of people know about it, so that is something you can just bring up or share. But the last thing I would like to share with you is, not if you are not interested in Iditarod or any sort of that, if you are interested in fantasy, I've written a book, and I'd like to share that with you. It is a high fantasy adventure, and it is called Legends: Orbs of the Elements. If you are unfamiliar with this book, it is about a young man who, through circumstances, has to team up with a young lady who has magical abilities, and the fate of the world is thrust upon his hands, and he has to defeat a great evil and tyrant. So if you are interested in this kind of fantasy adventure, I would highly recommend you picking it up. It is such a good book. I put my heart and soul into this. I also recently, if anybody is interested, I was on a YouTube channel called The Tell Not Show, and it is episode, I want to say 13, and I talk all about my book, my writing style, all that fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in watching me talk about my book, and if you want to learn more about that, I would definitely go and check that out. I will also be trying to leave a link in my either description down below, or I will be trying to figure out how can I leave a link on this video. But the best way is by typing into YouTube The Tell Not Show, and put my name, Amy Anderson. You should be able to find it. I have a picture of me on there with the also picture of my book. So that is all the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big like. Think about subscribing, because that would help so much. I am planning on doing a big giveaway when I reach 200 subscribers, and I'm well on my way to getting to that goal. I'm so excited to have you all here and new subscribers. Welcome. Down in the comments down below, let me know if you have ever seen the Iditarod or heard about it, and let me know if you would want to try to be in the Iditarod sled dog race. I would absolutely love to know. Also, I do not, Balto is not in, he is involved, but he is involved in a small part, and there was another dog named Togo who actually did all the work, and Balto just did the last leg, and he gets the credit, and I hate that. So no mention of Balto, everybody, okay? No mentioning Balto in the comments. The dog who actually did it was, like I said, was the named Togo. Just if you are interested in that. Or in the comments down below, let me know if you would ever want to travel to Alaska to see the start of the Iditarod sled dog race. I would absolutely love to know. Like I said, that's all the video for today. I can't wait to see you guys on my next video. And if I don't see you before then, I hope everybody has a happy St. Patrick's Day. Watch out for those leprechauns, and I will see you guys in my new video. Bye-bye for now, everybody.